We have a bridle rack here for our students and people who lease the horses. And a lot of these bridles were not put up correctly this morning. So what I want to do is show you guys how to properly hang up a bridle, because it's one of my pet peeves when bridles are not hung up correctly. And I know it's a lot of other trainers' pet peeves too. So we'll start with this snaffle piece on this nice headstall. We always use split reins. We think it's a lot easier to teach everybody how to use split reins from the get-go, so that way they don't have to learn the hard way later on down the road. A lot of these snaffle bits we ride on the young horses, so they've all got throat latches to keep the horse from scratching and to keep the bridle kind of even from scratching the headstall off. So these, it's very important that when you get done riding in one of these bridles, you fasten the throat latch back, because believe it or not, it's extremely easy for these to get lost. These throat latches, they'll fall right out. I've had it happen a million times, and when they do fall out, it's hard to find one that matches, or they're expensive to replace. So don't be the one responsible for losing the throat latch, because you couldn't take a minute to fasten it back. And then your reins. You want these reins to be crossed over like so, kind of like you're going to get on and use two hands to ride. Okay, and if we start that from scratch, we're going to take one of these reins and we're going to cross it behind the headstall. Okay, then we're going to take the other rein and we're going to drape it, put it across the headstall. Again, this is like putting it on your horse's head, and then you can grab it down here and have control over your horse so he can't walk away. Okay, and that way you're set up to go ahead, put the bridle in your horse as soon as you take the halter off. Okay, so cross the reins, drape them. You want the tail to be about as even with the drape down here. You want your throat latch fastened, and you're going to take it and hang it up on the hanger with the brow band facing away from the hanger. Okay, so that's the same thing with the headstall that doesn't have a throat latch or a brow band. It'll still have an earpiece very likely. So same thing with the reins. You're going to cross your reins, lay them even with the top of your headstall, and you're going to put this with your earpiece facing away from the rack. Okay? And that's all I have to say about hanging up your headstalls for today. Thank you for tuning in. We'll talk at you later.